important because I went to university very late. And, I went to a fabulous university called Oxford Brookes and did a master's degree in transport planning because growing up in Barbados, I was always very fascinated by roads and traveling overseas, particularly back then to America. I was always very keen to understand how you can move from one place to another and how roads connected you. And it just all seems so seamless. So a lot of my training post-university really came through the experiences that I've had, starting in my first job in Oxford back in 2004, where I was an assistant transport planner. And I'm working all the way through. I'm one of those people who've had the very fortunate experience of working in highways, working in traffic, and working in transportation. Now, I know we always say transportation to describe the whole family, but they are segmented. Traffic is all about what's happening on the network and the assets. The highway is all about the surface. And of course, transportation is all about how people are connected. So they're not all one and the same.
So glad you clarified that for me. Honestly, I'm so happy you've done so. But what was it that got you into England in the first place? I mean, you're Barbadian, you were born here. So why are you there? What happened?
Well, I'm peculiar and I'm very curious about how things work and function. So I wanted to try and understand if I could do something that was really valuable and important, and I wanted to make a difference, what would it be? Well, it first of all had to be something that I had an interest in. And as I said, when I was younger, I had this real curious interest in transport and connectivity and how things work and how they function. And England just turned out to be the place where I ended up. And in my case, I had to have landed in a place where there are lots of challenges, lots of problems. It's a very old country. And if you're going to figure out anything in transport, England is probably not a bad place to be, because no one day is going to be the same.
In terms of finding your footing, though, and immersing yourself into the community and understanding the change in culture and getting to know your way around, how difficult or easy was it for you?
It's never easy. In fact, I was at the Samuel Jackman Prescott Institute of Technology this week talking to some students, and I was saying to them, in my first October in England, I remember going home one night on the bus and just being in tears because I felt as though, look, this is not for me. I'm going to pack my bags and I'm gonna head back home. And it was really an important moment because I think my whole life stems from that one moment in October 2001, because I could have stayed or I could have come home, but understanding the culture and understanding what the expectation is from you and understanding how you then have to kind of raise your game, I would say, is really, that can be extremely challenging because you're working in a foreign place. You might not know all the rules. And in my case, I'm working in something that was completely foreign to me when I first started, but you just got to stick in there, be patient, learn as much as you can from the people around you who I've been very, very fortunate over the course of my career. I've had some fabulous people who supported me all the way along my journey.
Now, that's great advice, but I need to go back to October 2001. What happened that caused you to want to feel the way you did then?
I am one of those people. There's this thing in England called seasonal affective disorder, SADS, and I suffer very badly from it. So I can tell you exactly how many days the sun returns at the end of March. So once the clocks go back in at the last Sunday in October, I just dread it because I can't deal with the darkness. It really frustrates me. And I think back in October 2001, when it was my very, very first winter living there, I remember walking out of the university one afternoon around 4 o'clock, and it was like midnight, and the whole thing just felt so surreal and unrealistic. Yes. But it was that type of environment that you've got to get used to it. There's going to be darkness 6 months of the year, and you just got to learn to cope. So it is something that I've kind of learned to live with, to be honest.
I get you. Celebrating Christmas in a foreign land, how has that been? And how do you celebrate Christmas still? With a Bajan flair or with that UK flair?
Well, I've got some fabulous friends that I grew up with here in Barbados, and we every couple of years get together, so we kind of rotate around each other's houses every 2 years. So we are all Bajans. Our children have grown up with Bajan traditions, so we have maintained that very, very rigidly because it's so important to us to be able to have a Bajan Christmas. It's unique, it is special to our culture, and it is something that we've always enjoyed. So I've got my friends, we've got our families, and we get together and we have a wonderful time.
So I'm glad you went there. It's unique, you say, and special to our culture. And living here all my life, you take certain things for granted. So what are the things that were so important to maintain as a good Christmas, a Bajan Christmas in the UK, that you thought you guys had to do? What were some of those things?
Well, the first thing, you have to get together, right? Because there's always a big coming together with families at home in Barbados during Christmas. So family is important. You got to have a core focus around that. And then the second thing is, the food, right? We have to have Bajan food.
Now we're talking.
Christmas. So from jug to ham to rice and peas, you go all the way through. We have to have the dishes that we know are uniquely Bajan. And those are the things that will be part of it. And of course, there's music. We love our Bajan music. We've got some real fabulous artists from across our island, and we tend to play a lot of Bajan music. So the food, the family, the music, we good.
What do y'all drink? What's the drink?
Oh, Lord have mercy. well, the fellas would tell you, as long as it looks brown and or clear, we can have a good time.
Right.
But we don't overindulge. We have a good
Wonderful.
time reflecting on the things of Barbados with the drinks of Barbados.
Of course, indeed. Now, I am told you have a family. So how many members are now of the family?
Well, my wife is Sonia, 20 plus years, fabulous woman, and I have two boys, Kyle and Christian. Kyle, my teen Christian is 14.
And one of who loves a thing from one of our local establishments. Do you know what that is?
Yes, Chris is a huge fan of all things Chefette. And I guess sometimes we take these things for granted. We've got our way of doing things in Barbados. We have our own flavors and our own tastes, and it's really important that when we get home, that is our staple for the kids to experience.
Yeah. Were they born here or were they born in the UK? The children?
No, both of our children were born in the UK, but they are Bajan.
I know what you mean. I know because I have a nephew who was born in the UK as well, lives in the UK still, but whenever he visits, he has to first go to Chefette. He has to get his moppy. He has to get those kinds of things that he loves. So I understand what you're talking about, and so it must be so fun to be able to balance both cultures, to be able to appreciate both cultures as well. And when you're talking to your children and sharing with them from way back then in Barbados, what do you say?
Well, my kids know my story very well because I used to fill their bedtimes with all of my stories about Barbados and all of my terrible days as I was a student at school. Because if I paid enough attention at school, I'd probably be so much further. But we talk about the things that were unique and important to me. We talk about the experiences that I had. I took them to Princess Margaret School yesterday. They went to the Polytechnic this week. All of those are part of my and my wife's journey here in Barbados. My wife is a Springer girl, so we tend to talk about the things and then expose our children to them so that they don't just hear us talking about them, but they have gone there, they've experienced it, and they can feel it for themselves. So it's really important.
I love that. You're so true. It is really, really important. Now, you're here for the launch of the book that you've collaborated with Leon Blades, the book looking at avoiding collisions in Barbados. How did that go?
Well, avoiding collisions in Barbados is a really important piece of work for myself and Leon because we've been collaborating around road safety matters for some time, and we've brought all of our experiences. Leon as a former assistant superintendent in the police service, and myself, road safety is one of the areas with some responsibility, and I have worked in it for a long time. We've brought that together to publish this book because it's a really important opportunity for us to Barbados and for us to help the agents to understand that actually when you enter the road network, there is a responsibility on all of us to ensure that we stay safe.
Mark, you're such a cool guy. I could talk to you for a whole long time, but I'm out of time right now. But Mark Corbin, thank you for joining us this morning. You are one of our Bajans afar, and just being a great guy. Thank you very much. Merry Christmas to you. Thank you very much
for your time, Pearson. Take care.
You're welcome. Thank you very much, indeed. All right, folks, we're going to take a break here. When we come back, Christmas in a community, but what's that community and what will they be doing, we'll share with you in just a moment.
Think before you click. Think before you click, don't forget now. Before you spread wrong information, think before you click. Just stop and think. Think before you click. BBS. Think before you click. If you can't confirm the source of the information, think before you click. When friends send news to your phone, check the source or leave it alone. Cause people creating fake news to deceive you and confuse. Alright yo, accident broadcast on WhatsApp. Check yourself, don't forward that. Have respect for the victim's family. You would not share family like that. Think before you click. Agents, think before you click. Don't forget now, before you spread wrong information. Think before you click. Just stop and think before you click. Think before you click. If you can't confirm the source of the information, think before you click.
There is a saying, you can find a Bajan anywhere. Are you a Bajan living abroad? Or do you know of one who has migrated to another country? Well, we at Mornin Barbados would love to have you or them on our Bajan Afar segment. Share your amazing stories, experiences, and how you have adapted to a new culture. Send us an email to Mornin Barbados.
Morning, morning. Good morning. Good morning to you.
22 minutes now to go to the hour of 8 o'clock. Still to come, the call to you. And when we call you, you know what to do, don't you? The children are on holiday. Find something useful for them to do. You know, growing up, we had to go and clean the glass windows. Do children still do that? They don't dare do that. We had to varnish, we had to polish, we had all those things to do. Give them some chores to do. Let them also have a very Merry Christmas in working through Christmas. Try it and see, they'll have a lot of fun. Create the memories, create something for them to tell someone later on about the things they've done to be able to have a Merry Christmas indeed. So give them some chores, let them help around the house. And so to all of you little ones who are watching this morning, good morning, Merry Christmas to you. Hope you had a really good term. I know a number of you had yesterday your little end of term activity, your parties and so forth. Saw some jumping tents at schools. The children had a blast yesterday, but I want you to be safe during this Christmas vacation. And don't think that you are to get everything. No, there are some things that you probably won't get. Don't be disappointed. That's life. So just remember also to give and to give back. Our food drive continues. We're appealing to a number of you to be able to go out and assist us as CBC Cares, our Christmas food drive. Remember, today and tomorrow, we're going to be having our barrel at the Massey Supermarket Whole Town. So if you're in Whole Town and you're making your shopping there at the Massey Supermarket Whole Town, drop it into the barrel right there. We do sincerely thank you. If you can't make it there, then you come to the CBC and you drop it into our barrel in the lobby. We will take it. Thank you. We're trying to help those in need. Also, reminding you that coming up on the 18th, when is that away from? That's Sunday. You can watch again pay-per-view online, Carols by Candlelight. If you missed it, have your watch party ready with your friends. Purchase your ticket today for just $50 Barbados, $25 US, or anywhere across the world. You can watch it as well. Sign up now at ticketlinks.com, or you can call our MCTV customer care desk at 228-6288, or by email to customerservices@cbc.bb. So call 228-6288 to our customer care desk at MCTV and book it on MCTV, or you can send an email to customerservices@cbc.bb, or you can go to ticketlinks.com if you're somewhere in the world and get your package and get it. It starts at 7 o'clock live on, well, not live, but pay-per-view on TV, on MCTV and online on Sunday at 7 p.m. Enjoy Carols by Candlelight by the Rotary Clubs of Barbados. Now, Christmas in the community. The St. James South constituency, they're again putting on something. What a year they've truly had, indeed. Joining us to talk about this activity coming up is Crystal Austin, who's the branch president of the St. James South constituency. Good morning to you, Crystal.
Good morning, Pearson, and good morning, Barbados. And Merry Christmas
You too. You're already looking very Christmassy, which is fantastic. Really good.
Call me Christmas Austin for the rest of the interview.
Lovely indeed. Now, what a year you truly have had at the St. James South constituency. You've done a number of community activities. And now we've come to the moment in time where everyone truly comes together in warmth and love and fellowship. What's happening?
We are having our Holly Jolly Christmas concert on Sunday, December 18th at 6:30 p.m. And I am absolutely thrilled to invite all of Barbados to come and join us in St. James South. We are one of the very talented parishes in Barbados. I know there are other people across this island that would like to have bragging rights to having the most talent, but I dare say that St. James South has a bevy of talent. And we are just so grateful to all of those who have come forward to donate their talent, to donate their Christmas spirit and bring some cheer. Pearson, you know, we've been inside for a long time. We are gradually coming outside. We're still not fully outside. People still have to obey certain restrictions and so on, especially our kids. And we are just saying to Barbadians, we're saying to the residents of St. James South, everybody from husbands, State Terrace, we just want everybody to come outside. Haynesville, come outside. Let's have Christmas outside. Let's share some cheer. Let's join together in the spirit of Christmas and give thanks and have a good time. And it's for the entire family. So we want to see everybody from the newborn baby in arms to the lovely granny and grandpa with the walker or with the cane. Everything that we have on our production is for the entire family.
Indeed so. So where is it going to be and what time does it start?
So first, let me say a big shout out to the Lakers basketball team. We are borrowing their basketball court. And for those who are unaware of where the husband's basketball court is, easily coming from the University of the West Indies, you make that left on to Wanstead. You pass NCF on your left. You pass the West Terrace School on your left. And you're looking to your right, Pearson, and you'll see the big, beautiful grounds that have been rebirthed by the Clean and Green campaign. It has been converted into a wonderful space where families and individuals can go and exercise. We also have a very newly refurbished basketball court, and this is where we are having our Christmas concert this Sunday at 6:30 p.m.
6:30 p.m. this Sunday, and since it's going to be on a hard court, as you said before, we're bringing cheer. You bring your chairs as well for those who want to sit.
And Shirley Chisholm style, bring your own chair. Bring your blanket, whatever you feel comfortable sitting on. You know, we want you to bring that. And of course, make sure you have room for the family because it really is a family affair. So don't just bring one chair.
So
bring all chairs you know you have and all the family.
That's right. And share. It's a community activity. So bring to share as well. Who else will be sharing while they're in terms of the performers and performances?
Oh, we have such a stellar lineup. We have Bianca Boyce, who many persons would have turned teen talent upside down with her phenomenal vocals as a child. She has also been performing outside of Barbados for a while. She's back now and we're very grateful to have her. We also have Nicole Peach Calendar and her daughter Ashe from the Breaking Point Band. And Pearson, we are very, very happy to have them. They are highly booked, heavily booked.
So true.
So we are very grateful to be able to get them to come and perform for us. We are also having a trio from the Queen's College School. We are having the Sisters in Harmony, which are, I believe this is the twin Noah and Naomi and their sister Sky. They have phenomenal voices as well. Charleston Boys on steel pan will be performing. And the pièce de résistance for us is the Barbados Police Band.
Wow.
So we want all the family to come out. I think I'm missing someone. Somebody by the name of Crystal Austin is also singing.
I was waiting patiently.
Not really sure who she is, but Yes, and of course, I am not sure if I had mentioned before, but we are very, very privileged to also have Jalissa Renee, who's a vocal coach. She's experienced as it relates to performing as well. She is such a beautiful spirit, such a bright light. She's from West Terrace, so West Terrace is in the house on Sunday, and we hope that we will get persons all the way from Prior Park back down to Wanstead, husbands,
Hmm.
Haynesville. We want everybody to come out. Durant, we want everybody to converge at the husbands basketball court in this Sunday at 6:30 p.m.
6:30, 6:30. It sounds as if it's going to be a beautiful evening indeed, and we really want all of you as many. And you know, you don't have to necessarily be of the constituency alone. Anyone from anywhere who loves great Christmas gatherings and great Christmas music, and the Barbados Police Service Band, and all of these excellent artists, including the one and only Crystal Austin, you have to be there.
And I forgot
6:30.
somebody else.
Who?
I forgot somebody else.
Who?
Santa Claus is coming.
Santa Claus is also going to be there.
Santa
So
is coming to
children,
town as they do so.
bring the children, bring the children. It's going to be fantastic. It sounds great. And I love the fact there's going to be a sing-along as well. You know, it's Christmas. Everybody loves to raise their voices to sing. So
Yeah,
it's going to be quite
yeah,
spectacular right there on the hard courts, the
absolutely.
basketball courts in Husband St. James. Everyone is invited. Thank you, Crystal. I wish you every... Oh, will there be food and drinks and that kind of snacky kind of things on sale as well?
Of course, we're going to have snacks. And let me say good morning to our MP, Sandra Husbands, who will be our patron for the evening. And I want to thank you, Pearson, and the team at Morning Barbados for giving us the chance again to come. As you said, we've had a really very busy
Yes.
year with all the activities we've had. And certainly we are very keen to round out 2022 in style, in beautiful Christmas fashion with the Holly Jolly Christmas concert. So please, Barbados, make some time this Sunday to come and join us. We are a lovely bunch, and certainly I want to just encourage everyone from within the constituency again, from Durant, Haynesville, Husbands, West Terrace, Wanstead. I hope I'm not leaving out anybody. Prior Park. We just want everybody to come out. West Terrace especially. We're really hoping to see a fantastic turnout. This is something that we usually do every year in the constituency, and we are hoping that with this transition into this new concert event, that we will have even more people coming out than ever before.
I wish the best to you indeed and to all of them. Thank you very much, Crystal. All the best.
Thank you, Pearson.
You're
Cheers.
welcome. You're welcome. She promises to sing on Sunday, so look out for that. Go here. She has a beautiful voice as well, by the way. Bianca Boyce will be there. The Barbados Police Service Band will be there. Other outstanding performers as well. 6:30 it starts. Santa Claus will be there. Great opportunity for bringing the entire family down to have a really good time. The Holly Jolly Christmas concert and sing along. A break, and when we come back, we're making the call. So stand by your phone. Stay with us.
Morning, morning, morning. Good morning. Good morning to you.
There is a saying, you can find a Bajan anywhere. Are you a Bajan living abroad? Or do you know of one who has migrated to another country? Well, we at Mornin Barbados would love to have you or them on our Bajan Afar segment. Share your amazing stories, experiences, and how you have adapted to a new culture. Send us an email to morninbarbados@cbc.vb, and together we will travel the world.
Some ask, what makes Barbados so special? We at Mornin Barbados say it's you, our exceptional youth. You are talented, resilient, and inspirational.
Morning, morning. Good morning. Good morning to you.
It is now 10 minutes to go to the hour of 8 o'clock this Friday morning. Are you ready? We are going to be making a call to one of you today. Some of you have entered and we've selected a few. So this morning we're going to be making a call. It could be you we're calling. You know what to do, don't you? You should know by now. And if you don't know by now, then you don't have a chance to win. So listen up for that call when your phone rings. And if you answer correctly, you're winning with CBC today in our What Are You Going to Give Me for Christmas competition. Oh, by the way, when I say it like that, I have to remember that tomorrow at Worthing Square, Donald from the U.S. Embassy, remember he's looking for you, so if you're looking for him, the first 10 people who find him tomorrow at that bazaar in Worthing Square from 12 noon, the first 10 of you will receive a very special mug. So look for Donald of the U.S. Embassy tomorrow in Worthing Square and find him, the first 10 of you win. So, who is going to answer their phone correctly today in the What Are You Going to Give Me for Christmas CBC competition? Thanks to our great supporters in all of this. We have quite a few. The dial tone is on. They tell me when it starts to ring, Pearson, shut up. So when it starts to ring, Pearson will shut up. But a big thanks to Purity Bakeries, Farmer's Choice. When it starts to ring, Farmer's Choice, Jordan's.
Hello, morning.
Hi, good morning. Hi, who's this?
Collamore.
What's your name?
I'm at a Collamore.
And say the first one.
Pardon?
What's your first name?
Ain't
What's your first name?
Pamela.
You're Pamela. They call you Pam for short?
Yes, please.
Pamela, have you any idea who you're speaking with?
It sounds like Miss Pearson Boy.
It sounds like Pearson Boyne. So if it's Pearson Boyne, do you not understand why I'm calling you Pamela?
They give it for Christmas.
So Pamela, if you understand all of that, why didn't you do that when you answer the phone?
No, I didn't hear on the radio. If I heard it on the radio.
Girl, I on the TV. I on the TV. So Pamela, I am so sorry, but I can't give it to you today. But thank you. We wish you a very Merry Christmas, all right?
I don't watch Mornin Barbados. I was using it was calling on that too.
Pamela, bye-bye.
Radio.
Bye-bye. 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 You too. Here? You hear what she just said to me? You hear what she just said to me? You all heard what she just said to me, right? So let's call someone else. But no, Pam. That's not the way to conduct yourself. Not at all. All right, so let's see. Oh, big thanks to our sponsors indeed. Farmer's Choice, Jordan Supermarket, 365 Detox, Promotech, Berger Color Shop, Chickmont Foods Limited, Saul, William Warrens, Axel Finance, Impact Coaching, the Barbados Public Workers Cooperative Credit Union Limited, Kingsley Store and Sunshine Snacks. All of them have joined us in this, and we really sincerely want to thank each of them as well. We're down to number 3.
You're going to give me for Christmas?
Nothing. What do you want for Christmas?
Anything at all that you can spare.
Sing it.
What you going to give me for Christmas? Give me anything you can spare. What you going to give me for Christmas? Help me have a happy day.
Go ahead. What you going to give me for Christmas? I need something from you.
Give me something for Christmas, boy, but I ain't give you nothing, though.
You're selfish. Who's this, by the way?
Mailing Brooms.
Mailing Brooms. Don't mailing with the last name, but Brooms. Where are you from?
I'm living in Bank Hall.
You're living in Bank Hall, but where are you from?
Christchurch.
You were born in Christchurch?
No, I think St. George. But I'm from Christchurch, but I'm married and living in Bank Hall.
Well, hold on, Billy. I try to track you because this ain't sounding right, man. So you live in Bank Hall, St. Michael. You were living in Christchurch. You think you were born in St. George, and you don't know if you were tracing back to St. Lucie. You don't have a clue.
No, but that would have to be from my husband, because they're married in the Brooms.
Yeah. Sorry, that's true. Pearson Boy, she's married. Yes, so it's your husband part. All right. So, Maylene, well done. Congratulations to you.
Thank you.
All right. Are you doing any cooking, baking, anything special for Christmas along the food line?
No, just the normal things, but nothing special at all. Nothing special, just the normal things, the pork and the chicken and the ham and so. But
nothing special. That sounds special enough for me, Millie. What about baking? You doing anything at all?
I don't really bake.
Baking sport, girl. Why you don't eat flour?
Yeah, I get. Cake and bread, but I don't bake. But I get.
Have you already ordered your great cake or anything, so?
No, I do. I get those things. I get, but I don't have
Good.
it.
Don't panic. I gave you one more great cake. We're going to give to you today a voucher for compliments of Cravings by Purity and a great cake compliments of Purity Bakery. So flour coming your way, girl. You're welcome. So here's what's going to happen. Here's what's going to happen, Maylene. Someone from our marketing department will call you and make arrangements with you to collect your voucher. All right?
Yes, thank you.
Merry Christmas, Maylene. All the best.
And the same to you. Thank you.
You're welcome. Bye-bye. We're going to take a break right here. Congratulations to Maylene, and we're coming back in a moment.
What are you going to give me for Christmas?
Merry Christmas.
Morning, morning, morning. Good morning. Good morning to you.
Some ask, what makes Barbados so special? We at Mornin Barbados say it's you, our exceptional youth. You are talented, resilient, and inspirational. You are the epitome of the Barbadian spirit, testing the boundaries of your creativity. If you are an entrepreneur, artist, baker, designer, author, or have done anything you think should be highlighted, email us at morninbarbados@cbc.bb. Let us show the world our exceptional Bajan youth.
Books open your heart, your mind, and your soul. They are educational, entertaining, inspiring, and motivating. Are you an author of a recent book you want to share? Then Mornin Barbados would love to feature your book in our The Next Chapter segment. Send us an email to morninbarbados@cbc.bb. That's morning without the G. Come and let us turn those pages together.
Enjoy movies, soaps, drama, comedy, inspiration, education, music, and more. You get it all when you get MCTV. Because
Morning, morning. Good morning. Good morning to you.
Cheese on bread. They wouldn't let me get a chance to have one of those unscrambles with you, but that's all right. Just remember, there are lots of things happening this weekend, lots of activities. We'd encourage as many of you as possible to get out there and to be a part of them all. I want to remind you too, in case you didn't know, there's Christmas at St. Peter's Anglican Church. The choir, St. Peter's Parish Church, the choir is presenting their Christmas concert this coming Sunday at 7 o'clock. Be there, a contribution of course once you get there, but we wanted to see as many of you as possible there to enjoy the great singing by the choir of St. Peter's Parish Church, so look out for that as well. So tomorrow, the Christmas Bazaar at Worthing Square at 12 noon. Remember, Donald from the U.S. Embassy is looking for 10 of you to find him. If you find him, you get a chance to win a mug. So all these wonderful Christmas opportunities available to you there at the Bazaar at Worthing Square. This morning from 9 o'clock until 8 o'clock this evening, the Amaze 12th anniversary sale begins. And you have to be there. People are already there lining up. Well, that's it for today. Thank you so much for joining us. My production crew has included my producer, Alicia Asgrant, technical director, Rowell Ford, sound engineer this morning, Christopher Blenman, at Master Control, Tamisha Green, and Pearson Bowen. For each of them, wishing all of you a wonderful weekend. We will see you on Monday. Bye-bye.
Wake up, wake up, wake up, wake up. Barbados, get up. Good morning.